Hello, lovely people. Hello. Okay, so I'm Crimey Queen, and I'm going to do a reading for a general reading, of course. For the sign, I was going to say air sign, and we have Libra here on the scales. Okay, so air sign, yeah. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, Aquarius. Okay. So we had, the death card came along. I have just been seeing cycles. Okay. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. So here we are being asked to let go of something, Libra, air signs, to let go of holding on so tightly and to relax a bit. You perhaps want to really get things going and seeing things happening immediately, or there is much you particularly with Aquarius that you really want to do. You're perhaps holding on to ideas and so on and trying to work out which way to move forward. So let go and just relax, and answers will come. Okay. Wow. You're very much in your head again, trying to figure things out. So make sure you're not overdoing things and try and find time to rest, relax. And these are the wow. Let's I'm going to put this back in and see um, what's happening here. All the cards for the past two readings are flying, but I feel it's a lot to do with the storms that are around us and ideas and all what's in the news and the elements are very strong. The elements are very they there. Wow. And it's just they're falling by threes. Okay, so this is really nice. We have, of course, the earth sign, the king of pentacles, and we have the hierophant, which is earth sign, Taurus, and we have the sword. So I feel that Aquarius, in particular, trying very hard to accumulate quite a lot. They are learning how to balance both spiritually and materially, how to it's like you're thinking about your future, you're thinking about your next step, you're thinking of how to acquire the things you want. It's not only for yourself, we have seen that, we know it's really for sharing with other people. Perhaps you are now getting together, or you're thinking of how to get together with a Taurus to accumulate this, because Taurus are very good about with money as well. So the air sign here is trying to learn, or the Taurus is in your life to teach you or reflect certain lessons or aspects of life to you to acquire the wealth that you want. Okay. Underneath, of course, is the same offer of love. It's an offer of love to teach you how to do this. Of course, who teaches Aquarius to do anything? But we are all learning. We are all learning. Oh, let's just say to remind you. Okay. So we are talking about the air sign here. So we have Libra as well, weighing the scales and seeing what's happening. Okay. So let's start with the central card on energy for the air signs. Okay. So here we have the two of swords. So basically, of course, the swords are words, and words are air, we could say. And this card, it's like you are there is something that you want, a science that you want, but you are afraid to let go. If you recall, I just had the Four of Pentacles where the message was about letting go. So you have a decision to make, and you know what is right. You have gone in. This is really a card where you are going within, and you are ensuring that it's like I'm untouchable. I'm ready to really have a fight. Now I read this card in different ways, depending on how I'm intuitively guided to do, and I'm feeling Aquarius. You're being very guarded here into really letting someone into your heart, and basically protecting your emotions, like with the waters behind you. It's a little bit shallow, and I think it's also saying don't be shallow, because this water is not very deep. Okay, don't be, yes. There is something to celebrate, and perhaps you will eventually make that decision and you'll have something to celebrate. Okay, so let's put this as your crown. And here, of course, we can see that this king shows up again for you. So this king is very important to you. You are really wanting that stability. You want that stability, and he's at your foundation. So air signs, you really want some stability, financial stability. Okay, and perhaps looking for a new home. This is in your recent past, and of course, so you have had this internal struggle. Of course, also thinking about siblings and matters of family matters. So it seemed like you have put this to rest and you have come full circle. So there was things that were of concern to you, and now you are, of course, the wheel has turned and it's looking very well. So you're able to celebrate life. This is number 10. And number 10 is really that newness. So it's a new cycle. Okay. Your present position is that you're feeling this is another 10, so this is definitely you're going for a new cycle. You perhaps are thinking of changing your home, your home of residence, or where you stay, and maybe thinking of moving. I almost said abroad, but I'm maybe not necessarily abroad, but you're thinking of moving. Okay. Air signs, yes, you feel like you've had this jagged feeling in your back, and maybe that's what you have been waiting for to really help you push you into the direction that you need to be at, to move from where you're at. Okay, so here, of course, Mercury, again, you have this analytical, and you have all the elements here basically to really create this new home that you are wanting to have, or this new job, or this new family, or this new thing. So you have, in fact, although you have this two of swords here as your central point, it looks like you have come full circles, because sometimes when you don't make the decision, the universe brings people or situations into your path, and where the decision has to be made. Hence, we would experience a sense of loss and have to recreate. Okay. Here in your environment, or for the environment in society or in social surroundings, you have the King of Cups. So basically, there is love on the horizon. I did talk about celebration. I'm also getting an image of someone who's having a good drink or something to that effect, but also older person or father figure who is nurturing and loving and kind towards you. Okay, wow. This is really a beautiful reading for you, as signs, because not only you have the Wheel of Fortune, you also have the World card. What else can you want? And it's at your, what we call the outcome areas. So basically, despite your resistance, it may, I say resistance, but it may mean that you have really guard yourself your environment so you could go within. Because, for instance, if you wanted to meditate, you wouldn't just basically just do it. You would ensure your environment is quiet enough, you are guarded, you protect yourself, and so you can go within. This person is always going within, whether they are acting or not when they're supposed to, but they still go within. And they have the truth. The two swords here is really a way of trying to integrate two ideas, trying to integrate two elements and to see how it can work. So one has to go within to see how that is happening. Here, although you have gone through this cycle here of feeling depleted or feeling stabbed in the back and so on, it's like someone had done you a dirty, someone has and it may have been, I'm getting a feeling, it may have been from some a family member, a family member have or your own doing, but it's very close to home. This does not feel like something distant. It feels very close to home that you have found yourself in this situation. Therefore, you are taking yourself out of this situation, being the magician. So, in this reading, for instance, you have three wonderful yes, four. Let's see. One, two, three. Three wonderful major arcana. You have the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Magician, of course, and the World. So not only you have the Magician, as just saying you have the Magician, but it's like you have gone out full you have gone out in a big way to create something really huge for yourself. You have a big idea, a big image that you are wanting to express. I'm also getting the message that you want to leave your mark in the world. You are ready to to create something huge, to leave a legacy in the world, and you are able to do that. This is very clear that this is what the air signs are doing. You are coming with an invention that because you of course about particularly Aquarius who likes to think about other people seeming more so than themselves. You want to leave a mark in the world, you want to do something, and this is the time to concentrate on that. So I'm just going to have like a challenge card, or what is your challenge for this Two of Swords. What is the challenge card, the message here for the Two of Wow? Again, this card this is the second time this card is come. So yes, so this was in my last reading. So you have this Three of Swords here. It's like you have gone within, you have this is like your plaque. This is like a plaque on the wall to really show that you have won battles before, you have succeeded, you know how to run the race, so to speak. So you will be successful. Go within, go into your meditation, of course. These are the two cards we are talking about. So this is the challenge you have. This is an advice card, you could say, is teaching you how to go within here. So basically you may have to drop one idea and have this just stick to one, but you have to go within, and it's showing you here this person is giving thanks. It's showing there's gratitude, but also being very meditative. Okay. So I'm going to draw some angel cards, as signs, and see what for the messages. So divine spirit, divine intelligence, past, present, and future, show us, reveal to us the messages for air signs and give us the right interpretation that we convey these messages appropriately for the right persons. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. I love this card. So this card has I've handled this card quite a few times today, so I'm hoping its energy really sticks with me as well. Okay, so we have here the Ten of Coins, and this is really like whether it was your central point or crowning you. So this is the Ten of Coins, and here we have, of course, We have the world. So isn't this really wonderful? Okay, I wasn't going to put the world into the world position here, but this I was going to crown you with the world here. So we have the card of celebration here. So you're celebrating something that you are creating in the world. Okay. Um, and here we have the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups, this Five of Cups is upside down. I don't often, yeah, now because I don't intentionally do upside down, if my card shows up like that, then I go along with it. So it means that something has, okay, so perhaps we should say you even have more. So maybe these are the two cups that spill and you have three cups, and these are the three cups that you are celebrating right here, and this is all in one order. So this is, you are in alignment, so you are celebrating. It seems like you will also be coming into some money, something tangible. You are celebrating something, all right. Okay, so this here is the Eight of Cups, and Eight of Cups, of course, is in your recent past here, which is where you have gone, you have left something behind to walk towards something else. Here we have the Hanged, no, this is the Lover's card, sorry. So the Lover's card, of course, is with the Wheel of Fortune. So you have had to make a decision around a love situation, and or it may mean a love situation has come to a full circle, which is why now you are making this decision. You are cutting your ties. You may be cutting ties, you may be cutting something loose and may be starting all over again, or perhaps you and your loved one are moving to somewhere because there's travel. The world card is on travel as well. Okay. So we have the Nine of Wands. So there is the waiting, of course. This is part of the process because the magician, of course, is not just going to just chop things without really going through the process of wondering how it's going to work out. So Nine of Wands is requiring, it's that battle. It's like I say, you've been in a battle before and you are trying to really, of course, being in a battle, it's like you are on your guard, but you need to relax. Okay, relax. So there we have the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is here along, I think the High Priestess and the Magician works well together, if I recall, and so one's going in and one's doing the work, you know. Okay, and we have oh, these are angel cards, but I didn't call out the angels, so but I recognize this card, which is the King of Swords. So we have the King of Swords is going in the position of the King of Cups. So basically it also means that whatever you are doing, you may need to have to deal with some legal matters as well. Okay. Legal matters, I'm getting, this may sound in a way that is contradicting, but some people I think are going through a divorce as well. I think some people are going through a divorce, and some people, of course, are getting married with the Lover's card here. So, yes. Okay. Final card here, of course, we have the Hierophant again. So the Hierophant, I said that some people are getting married, so the Hierophant, of course, performs marriages. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with this air sign, and please leave your likes, your comments, and do subscribe to my channel, and please join me again. Okay. Well, thank you very much. I am Crimey Queen, and you can reach me on Instagram as well, and Facebook, and of course, and www dot at Crimey Queen. Well, www.crimeyqueen.com. Okay. Thank you.